Hi guys, it's Robin with Robin's Stampin' Hood. Happy Monday! We're going to just hold on here 1 second so I can make sure I'm seeing what you're seeing. Maybe I am not live. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi guys, shout out if you're out there. All right, let's straighten me out a little bit. Whew, I'm a little crooked. Okay. How is everybody? Yay! Monday's almost over. But it's starting to get cold, isn't it? Ooh, I'm scooting you a little bit too much there. Let's make sure you're... I don't know why I look crooked. It doesn't look crooked here, but it must be the way my camera is. Turn it a little bit more. There we go. Who's turned on their heat? The heat czar in our house actually did. With me recovering from COVID, I have been really hot. And I just break into a sweat at no uncertain terms or whatever. So I've been very hot, but Edwin and Sage have turned on the heat. So not quite there yet. Hey, Penny. Okay, so before I forget, make sure you're checking out the clearance rack. There's still stuff on there. And on Wednesday, which would be October 20th, right? Yes. On Wednesday, October 20th, so in 2 days, Stampin' Up! Is going to do a flash sale on stamps. So there is going to be, I saw a list of about, gosh, it seemed like there was 50 or 60 stamp sets that will be 15% off. So basically you're getting free shipping and free tax if you're in Wisconsin. So I will try to post that out on my site. Sometimes it's hard. It doesn't always come across the right way. So, excuse me, I will try my hardest to make sure that you get that list before it happens. So I know you all have a list of stamps that you love anyways. And that, like, I have a little book set aside, like, okay, next time I order, I'll order this stamp set. So it's nice that you're going to get 15% off because, like I said, that'll take care of your tax and your shipping if you're in Wisconsin. Okay. Hi, Jackie. Are you done with your surgery? Did you have that today? So we're going to make a real cute, simple, easy box. You're going to think it's hard when we're doing it, but it really actually is pretty simple. And I'm using the Sparkle of the Season set. That's on page 58 of the Holiday Mini. It comes with these cute little swirly things. This one has stars. This one has like Christmas boughs. And this one has leaves. And I was just looking at the stamp set. I had only used the Merry Christmas. And I'm like, I should have used the Happy Halloween on this one. But there's fun little things. You got your bats, your snowflakes, your leaves. So this is I wasn't going to get this set. And then somebody had asked me if I had it. And then I started playing with it. And I've used this quite a bit for Halloween now with the stars on it. So anyways, we're going to use this tonight. And we're going to make this cute little treat box. Let me show you. It's, you know how you used to do the Matchboxes? That's what this is. It's a little bit bigger one, which I like because you can fit some more things in there. And, you know, I don't know, can you fit a... Look at, you could even fit a gift card in there. So this would be a great little box to make, too, for Christmas. Oh, I feel better. Thank you. I'm still not 100%. I just had a coughing fit before I went live. And I might start coughing again because of the talking. But I do feel 90. Last week was 80%. This week's 90%. I do feel better. I've been going to work, but I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So anyways, we're going to make this super easy. Like I said, it'll look a little complicated when we're doing it, but I promise you, once you've done it once, it's relatively easy. So you will need your score cutter for this. And I did use thick cardstock, the thick white cardstock, because I wanted it to be sturdy. So the base part of the box, so let me pull it apart so you can see. So the base part of, and somebody's been in my craft room eating my candy that I use for these kind of things. And I asked my daughter, and she said to ask Edwin Scherzer. So the base of this box, we're going to start with that. So this sheet is 7 3/4 by 6 1/2. And we are going to score it around all 4 edges at 1 inch. So we're just scoring 1 inch and 2 inch. And so we're going to just do that on all 4. Super easy. 1 inch and 2 inch. Again, this is just the base of the box. And like I said, I made this last night and I thought, oh, excuse me, it would be really a cute little gift box for Christmas too, using Christmas paper. Okay, so this is your base. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but lots of score lines on there. So what you're going to end up actually doing is cutting off, there's 3 pieces in each corner that you're going to end up cutting off. So you can kind of see that there when I do that. I'm going to go ahead and take my bone folder and do all the score lines, because you do want it to be nice and burnished, because when you go to fold it and glue it together, you want to make sure that you have all your stuff folded. Gosh, can you believe it's the middle of October, you guys? It's crazy. So I'm just going along. Finally got my dad's house cleaned out, so I'm excited about that. So say prayers for a buyer for me. Pretty please. Okay, so then I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to cut up each side to that crosshair there, but I'm going to cut off what I have, the X's. Okay. We still need to go all the way up though. Cut this out. Okay. Going on vacation in November, my girls' annual trip, and I'm so excited. I told them though I might be sleeping the whole time. Kind of still recovering. Okay. Almost there. Like I said, this looks more complicated than it is, but it really isn't. So basically, that's your box on the bottom. Oops, I didn't cut. You got to cut all the way up there, though, as well. So let's get that out of the way. Oh, I didn't do that on either side. So you're creating little flaps, basically. And you know how we always cut the little pie shapes out, so we're going to do that as well. We're just going to miter these little sides, and that just helps you for the box to lay nicer for you. So I'm going to do it on these too, and then they're not poking out. So flipping onto the other side, doing a little miter cut, little miter cut here, little miter cut here. I call it pie shape, pie, cutting out my pie, but other people call it mitering. All right, so that's basically it. So that's pretty simple, right? I mean, you did 1 inch and 2 inch on all 4 sides. And then you're just cutting away those 3 spots. So what I've done is I took the So Cute Halloween paper. And before I assemble the box, I'm going to put the bottom of the box on. We could do that side or this side, but I'm going to do the candy, I think. I got my craft room cleaned up a little bit. Not how I would love it to be, but it's better. I was feeling a little overwhelmed last week with all the stuff piling up on my tables. So that always feels good. Hi, Linda. Okay, so you're going to put your bottom of your box in. And the easiest way that I found to do this was these little tabs. That's where you're going to put your adhesive. So I'm just going to do two at once. And you want to make sure that you're putting it right. Square. Make sure it's square when you're putting your box together. You know, you don't want your box flaring out, obviously, like that. Okay. So I'm doing the first sides. Before I finish, though, I don't know if you saw on this, I have a little bit of a divot to help grab, but I didn't feel like it was enough of a divot. So I'm just going to take a circle punch, and I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe I shouldn't have glued that all together yet, but let's see if we can. Maybe I shouldn't have glued it all together, but I'm going to just cut a little hole out there. And you'll see when we fold it over, it'll work just fine. So then you're going to move to the other side and do the same thing. You want to put your glue on your tab. And I do recommend either glue or sticky strip because, you know, whoever you give this to, they're going to be opening it, and you certainly don't want to use snail or the two-sided tape and then it falls apart on you. So I always feel like sticky strip and glue are your best bet. Okay. And then I want to put a little adhesive here. Now it's hard to see. I'll try to open that up a little bit so you can see it. So then you want to put adhesive here as well. And then you're going to fold your flap in. And this is where I'm going to take my bone folder and just give it a little bit more of a burnish to it. So it's nice and flat. So you can see that. And then we're going to do it on the other side. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. And again, I'll just lay that down here. And then we're going to finish the fourth or the third and fourth side the same way. You just want to put adhesive down. Come on. I'm running out of glue, I think. So we sold these little boxes or something similar to these little boxes last year in the holiday mini, I think. But no fear, if we don't sell them anymore, you can always make them yourself. And like I said, it's pretty simple. It might seem a little complicated at first, but it really isn't. Okay, so there you have the base of your box. Okay, so now that's perfect. And we're going to go ahead and I should have punched my divot out before I did it. You can kind of see it's a little goofy, but it will still work. No problem. And now let's make our cover. So the cover, again, I did use thick cardstock. And you're going to hate these measurements, but here we go. We're going to have to open up. They're a little weird. I got these from another demonstrator, and she used a lot of 15/16. So that's what we're going to do. So that your first measurement is 15/16. And again, you're just scoring, no cutting. Oh, this piece is 8 1/8 by 3 3/4. But your first score line is 15/16, and then your second score line is 3 9/16. So I always look at the little ones and then I count. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 4 and 9/16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the very last measurement is 7 and 3/16. So I go to your 7, and you got 1, 2, 3. I know. I was too lazy to try to figure out an easier way or easier measurements. So I'm going to take my bone folder again, and we're going to go ahead. I got some glue on the mat there. We don't want to fold in all your score lines. Hi, Shar. And before you actually assemble this, go ahead and wrap it around your box to make sure that it's going to be a good fit for you. And I'm actually going to put this so it's facing down so you don't see the seam. And I think that's a perfect fit. So then what I'm going to do is take my glue while it's still wrapped around the box. Makes it a little bit easier. It gives you something to press against, I guess is what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead. And you don't want it so tight that you can't pull the box out, but you do need to make sure that it's snug because you don't want it slipping out as your person is taking it. So there you go. Okay. And then let's finish decorating. Super easy. So again, I use the cute Halloween paper. And again, you guys, how easy would this be to do at Christmas? And put a little gift card with some treats in it. Super easy. These pieces, these cutout designer series paper pieces are 3.5 by 2.5. So this piece is 3.5 by 2.5. And then we're going to do one on the bottom as well. Yep, I'm running out of glue, ladies. Sure, I have more somewhere, right? Okay. And then these longer strips, I'm going to just use the fun little polka dots. I love polka dots. The longer strips are 3.5 by 7/8. I know, goofy measurements. Okay, there's that. Do the last side there. And you could use, like I said, any paper you wanted. Gosh, you could do this as a birthday gift. I know you guys all hoard the designer series paper and all the pretty designs we have. So this would be a really cute, easy little gift box too for a birthday. You know, you, again, put a gift card in it or money or earrings or jewelry, whatever could go in there. Okay, so let's finish it off. So I cut out one of the little wreaths. I probably should have cut it at a different color though, shouldn't I have? Like maybe I should have done this the color of the bird. So let's do that, shall we? Let's pull out the old mini here and we'll cut out a different color because I think the black will just kind of fade into it and we don't want to do that. So bear with me 1 second here. I didn't plan that very well, now did I? And the thing is finding where did I just put that little piece. Oh my goodness. I thought I threw it in my little bucket, but I don't see it in my little bucket. All right, girls, maybe we won't be doing maybe we won't be doing it. Does anybody see it anywhere? Okay, well, I guess we won't do that because I don't know what I did with it, but we'll do this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to take a little strip of paper and the treat yourself You know what? We could use the other ink for that, though. Sometimes I think I'm so organized, and then I go, oh, you're not very organized. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so I'm just gonna, this is one of those strips, you know, that you just have laying around from when you cut your card stock. So I'm just gonna do a little tail on these real quick. My scissors. I used to not save these, and now I have a big plastic bag of them on my desk because they really do make perfect little sentiment things. So look at, like, I have a whole bag of them from all the cardstock I cut. And I thought, you know, I used to, like I said, I used to not save them. But then I realized, hey, okay, so instead of me trying to put glue all over that, I am just going to put some dimensionals. And we're going to lay this on top of the box. Like I said, I'm imagining all these fun little boxes I could do for Halloween, or not Halloween, for Christmas. And think about, like, your Thanksgiving table. Like, everybody could have one of these little boxes as a placeholder, or, you know, as a, you know what I mean. All right, we got to put a little bling on there, though, right? Let's do, how about if we do some orange? Treat yourself. Oops. So there you go. Super simple. I told you guys. I know it looked complicated when we started, but then you can put your little candy in there and then hope your daughter or husband doesn't come and find where you've had it hidden. So there you go. There are 2 cute little Halloween boxes you can give to coworkers, grandkids, whatever your heart desires. And you got it done. Easy. And I know you guys all have the paper. I know you do. Whether it's from last year, this year, whatever. Go and make some of these and post them out on my Robin's Hood of Merry Makers. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget, check out your clearance rack. And on Wednesday, the sale of stamps at 15% off. So there you go, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And happy stamping.